Hi there. In this video, I'm going to discuss self-efficacy and how it can help you become a more successful student and person overall. First, let's start off with a definition. What is self-efficacy? According to the APA, self-efficacy is an individual's belief in their capacity to execute behaviors necessary to produce specific performance attainments. This includes the ability of a person to exert control over their motivation, behavior, and social environment. Self-efficacy is not the same as self-esteem. Self-efficacy is your attitude about a specific task in a particular context. Self-esteem is how you feel about yourself overall. Self-efficacy in the, quote, real world. Taking on new goals and challenges can be difficult, but your attitude about your ability can mean the difference between success and failure. The more challenging the goal is, the more your self-efficacy matters. Your self-efficacy will help you succeed by managing how you think, feel, and how you behave. If you feel good about a goal, you're more likely to give it your best effort. If you don't believe in your ability to achieve a goal, you're less likely to try. This doesn't mean the challenges will necessarily be easier. It just means that you'll believe you can succeed, and therefore you're more likely to succeed. For a great real-life example, watch Why Self-Efficacy Matters, a TEDx talk by Mamie Morrow. There's a link in the comments. Please watch this video. It's really, really worth your time. Let's talk a little bit about the difference between high and low self-efficacy. People with high self-efficacy tend to put forth a higher amount of effort and overcome setbacks quickly. These are people that are usually high achievers at work or at school, or seem to really have everything together in their personal life. People with low self-efficacy often believe they can't be successful, and they usually blame external factors for failure. These are people like students that say they can't pass their math class because they're just not good at math. They just don't have it in them. Or these might be people that say, I just can't do this task, it's just too hard, or I'm just not made to do it. Or they might try and blame an outside person or force for why they can't do things. So why are we talking about this? Why does this matter? People with low self-efficacy tend to be less successful. They see difficult tasks as threats that should be avoided. They avoid setting goals. They usually have lower levels of commitment. They're the people most likely to not come to class. They're the people that we lose usually at some point in the semester. They just stop showing up. They're usually less resilient. They're more likely to just give up if things get tough. And self-efficacy can impact your mental and physical wellness as well. If you've given up on your goals, you're not likely to feel good about yourself. You may slip into a depression, and that can impact you both physically and mentally. Let's look at some examples of someone with high self-efficacy. On a personal level, a man who is struggling to manage his chronic illness but feels confident that he can get back on track and improve his health by working hard and following his doctor's recommendations. This is someone with high personal self-efficacy. He believes that he can get back on track if he just works hard and puts his mind to it, and he is more likely to do it because he believes in himself. At school, maybe it's a student who feels confident that they will be able to learn the information and do well on the test. This is the person that knows it won't be easy, it's going to take time and effort, but they're willing to sit down and really do it to get the job done. And they're right, they're more likely to do well on a test because they believe that they can. Let's look at an example from work. A woman who has just accepted a job in a position where she has never performed the role before feels that she has the ability to learn and perform her job well. This is something that might be completely out of her scope of expertise, but she believes in her ability to learn and pay attention and do the best job that she can, even though she may not have experience in this. And guess what? She is likely to do really well at this job because she believes that she can. It's important to evaluate your own self-efficacy because you don't know where you might need to improve if you don't know you need to improve. So stop for a second and answer these questions. Do you feel you can handle problems if you're willing to work hard? Are you confident in your ability to achieve your goals? Do you feel like you can manage unexpected hurdles? Can you bounce back quickly after stressful events? Can you come up with solutions when facing a problem? Do you keep trying even when things get difficult? Do you stay calm under pressure? Do you focus on your progress, or do you get easily overwhelmed? Do you believe that your hard work will eventually pay off? Now, don't just answer these questions on your life and yourself overall. Remember, self-efficacy is situational. Answer these questions about school, and then work, and then your personal life. You may have high self-efficacy at work, but maybe school is a little shaky for you. Or you might have high self-efficacy in some of your classes and maybe not in others because someone maybe told you that you're not good at something and you have to take that class. If you evaluated your self-efficacy and found that maybe you could improve in some areas, how do you go on about developing that? Self-efficacy isn't something you're just born with. It is absolutely something that you can build and something that you can change. We start to build our self-efficacy early in childhood, how we deal with situations, experiences, etc. Your self-efficacy can grow or shrink throughout your life as you acquire new skills and experiences. It isn't static. Your self-efficacy will change based on the task and the situation. So, what do you do to build it? There are 4 main sources of self-efficacy to help you build it. First, celebrate your success. Mastery experiences are critical. If you succeed in one area, you know you can do it in another. For example, if you're really nervous about a math test coming up, but you just aced your science test, you're more likely to know that you can do well on that math test as well. Observe your peers. Vicarious experiences can strengthen your self-efficacy as well. If you see someone similar to you succeed, you're more likely to believe you can too. If you see someone who maybe is the same age, same background, same struggles as you, doing well and succeeding, you're more likely to believe that you can do that as well. Seek positive feedback. Hearing positive feedback from others can improve your self-efficacy. But watch out for negative feedback. It can undermine your efficacy. Seek out feedback from people that you know will help build you up, that will help give you that positive feedback, and maybe avoid it from people who are more negative. Lastly, pay attention to your thoughts and emotions. Listen to your body and your mind. Are you anxious? Are you stressed? These feelings can harm your self-efficacy. They can sabotage you and make you believe that you can't do it and make you overwhelmed. Stop, think about how you're feeling, and try and adjust your mood. If you have a more positive attitude and outlook, if you're feeling okay about life in general, you're more likely to have higher self-efficacy. High self-efficacy can help you in a lot of ways. It can strengthen your perseverance. It can help you persist when things get tough or help you develop grit. It can help you have a growth mindset. A growth mindset is important, especially in school, because it puts you in mind that you're always learning and always trying to improve. It can improve your sense of agency, your ability to do things on your own. It can help you find answers on your own rather than giving up and just asking other people and relying on others. Also, it can help with self-regulation. It can help keep you focused and it can help keep you motivated, which is crucial, especially at the midpoint of the semester where we are right now. Having high self-efficacy makes you more likely to make and stick to more challenging goals. This is the key to success. Successful students, successful employees, and successful people overall have high self-efficacy. They believe that they can do something, and they do it. This is critical. So pay attention. Look at the areas in your life where maybe you don't have high self-efficacy, and try and improve that. You'll see a huge difference in whether or not you can be successful.